welcome to Reclaiming Emily episode 2. We're back. Good morning. Thought I'd go ahead and officially start the vlog. Little one's up, it's 7:35. I actually slept in till like 6, which was not the plan, but felt really good. First, subscribe, like this video, follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to get in the habit of saying that in the beginning of the video. If you missed episode 1, go watch that, catch up. Kind of touches on what we're doing here if you're confused, but essentially, I'm a mother of 2. I neglected my health for about 3 years, had some depression after my first baby, and this is me finding myself again, reclaiming part of myself again. So that mainly revolves around being healthy again, taking care of myself again. And stick around. My goal is 1 upload a week, and then I'm hoping eventually, or every now and again, I'll have 2 videos a week, but once a week is my goal right now. I'm gonna take care of these kids, and when they're settled, I'll be back. That's what's for breakfast. I hard-boiled like half a dozen eggs yesterday just to have ready in the morning. That's what's for breakfast. I don't usually start out with carbs, but we made bagels, so it's a special occasion. Homemade, so they're very clean ingredients, organic flour, and I'm on my period, so I treat myself to a little extra carb when I'm on my period because I deserve it. Everything but the bagel seasoning on a hard-boiled egg. Game changer. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. Horrible angle, but I just want to say real quick, I am dragging my ass today. Today and yesterday too. I've just been like groggy. I'm just gonna do cardio because honestly, my body's like, okay girl, take it easy. So I'm gonna scoop her up and let's just do some cardio and maybe some like abs. Alright, I'm back home, and I am not gonna lie, I am like this close to just scrapping this video for today. That was just like the most blah workout. I did 10 minutes on the stairs, and I was like, there's literally no way that I'm doing 30 minutes on the stairs right now. I did 20 minutes on the treadmill, and originally I was gonna do some core, but I was just like, I just like have nothing in the tank. I really am struggling. Like my eyes feel tired. She woke up early this morning, so I was like, let me just get her home for a nap. We get in the car, she immediately falls asleep. So I was gonna come home and do a sauna and clean my floors while she slept. It's kind of like, okay, so blah, and it sucks. Like I don't want to make a video when I feel so unmotivated because that's not motivating. But the more I think about it, I think this is where progress is made. When you're motivated, when you're inspired, things are easy. It's easy to be healthy. It's easier to make good decisions. But when you are, especially a woman, fighting hormones and you're tired and you're not motivated and you just want to sleep and eat junky food, but you don't, that is where progress is made. Motivation goes just as fast as it comes, if not quicker. As much as I would love to just this video and toss it, I think this is an important lesson. I think it's an important reminder. Some days you are just going to feel blah, but you have to do it anyway. You have to push through. So as much as I wish I was like bouncing off the walls and crazy, this is kind of the reality of like fitness and being a woman, especially when you have kids, but a woman nonetheless. When you're battling your cycle, things just ebb and flow. Like that is just the reality of it. All right, what I really want is a coffee, but I'm gonna make a green drink because that's what I should have. I need some nutrients in my body. Ice, that was crazy. The rest of this lemon, which is half a lemon. The rest of this pineapple, spinach, and then this is kale and Italian parsley. This is one of my favorite juice recipes. I've been making this, actually it's crazy, for years and years, and it came out of our Ninja Blender cookbook, recipe book that came with the first ever bullet blender that we ever got. And it's just kind of never left my brain since, and anytime me and Sean drink this smoothie, it's so nostalgic, but it tastes very, very good. I'm gonna add a little bit of water pretty much up into the pineapple. I just feel like, especially when I'm not feeling very motivated, knowing that I'm putting something good into my body instead of just going through a fast food line because that's what sounds good in the moment, that is progress. All right, let's see how I did. You never know. Oh. It's perfect. Chris, it's perfect. I know, it's my dream. Oh. I usually do a full lemon, but as long as you have a really good sweet pineapple, that's the key for this juice, is like a really sweet, good pineapple. It's genuinely refreshing. Like it makes me feel healthy, but like I'm not suffering to be healthy. Like I'm enjoying it, you know? All right, fully giving up. Sorry, I'm telling you, it's a weird day. You know, I was just thinking, another annoying reality of like fitness and being a woman is once a month, you think you've lost all your progress. I swear, it's like the second I start my period, I'm like, have I done anything? Like, I feel like I've been doing this for weeks and weeks and just like to no avail. I feel like all my progress, like where'd it go? Have I made any progress? Like, I don't know. 3 days later, you're like, oh, just kidding, I'm fine. And somehow it's still always a surprise every month. All right, I'm about to put this one down for a nap, but I'm just so hungry. I'm gonna make lunch once she is asleep, but I just need a snack. In my opinion, these are the best. I haven't had a flavor that I don't love. This compared to a Prime Bites brownie, no comparison. All right, lunchtime. Got the baby asleep. Don't mind my chairs. I vacuumed and mopped. I'm gonna make my current fixation, which is just like a taco bowl, taco salad, ground beef, lettuce, cheese, salsa, sour cream, aka I use Valle, like a Greek yogurt. I don't think I have any ripe avocado, which is so sad, but it's fine. But I wanted to touch more on how to stay consistent when you don't freaking feel like it, because today is definitely one of those days for me, but I'm just not doing that. I'm not allowing myself to go backwards. I made a decision and I'm just sticking with it. And I feel like you have to hit a certain point where you just choose to be better. It's not going to be convenient or easy or fun all the time. You have to remind yourself why. And for me, my why is because I don't like how I have felt for the last 3 years. When I was in like a really good motivated state, wrote myself a little note in my notes app. Anytime I feel myself starting to lose track of my why, if I feel like my motivation is gone and now my discipline is wavering, I have to remind myself why. Motivation might get you started, but dedication and discipline are going to finish the job. I'm gonna do a little bit of both just because I know these are more nutrient dense, but I like the way these taste better. So if I mix it, it feels like compromise. And I'm being so lazy, I am literally just gonna tear it. A little bit of cheese. Sometimes I get a little insecure because I feel like because I'm not in top shape, I get in my head about like, why would people want my advice? What makes me qualified? Look at me, I'm not in great shape. What makes me qualified to give advice for health and fitness? But I feel like I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been very, very unhealthy, and I've been very, very healthy. And I feel like I'm using all of my knowledge from when I was healthier, in the gym consistently, eating high protein, being super active. I didn't have kids, it was much easier, but all of that knowledge is still here. I think that's kind of like my main point, is like, we know what we need to do. We choose not to do it. Oh yay! This is my sour cream high protein hack. But this is not, I feel like I have said this before either on TikTok or in my first episode. This is not a, hey, look what I did. I lost 60 pounds and now I'm gonna tell you how to do it. This is genuinely, you're watching the process. So any tips that I share, any workouts that I share, these are things that I am doing currently to get to a year from now where I can hopefully say, this is how I did it. Go watch my whole journey. You can see raw in real time what it took to get here. I'm not coming on right now as this fitness expert, fitness guru. I used to be a gym rat back in the day. I haven't been for a few years. And sometimes I get in my head about that. But you know what? I think this is far more relatable than me popping on after losing all of the weight. I think it's exciting to get to do it with an audience. You know, it's far more nerve-wracking coming on before you've met your goal, but I think it offers like a really relatable video. All right, I'm so sad I have no ripe avocado. They are literally rock hard, but there it is. I love this lunch because there's so little prep. It's high protein, high volume, low effort, and it's just satiating and delicious. All right, eating this in a white shirt is crazy, but thought I just have to share the first bite. All right. I smashed that off camera because no one wants to watch me eat. I'm gonna have one of these Olippops. I'm kind of picky with the flavors, but the crisp apple, it's good. It has way less sugar than like a kombucha. The kombucha I like has like over 20 grams of sugar. This has 5. Okay, and I just need the sweet fizziness, really. I'm gonna have the rest of this apple and a little bit of peanut butter. This is literally the best peanut butter on freaking earth. Literally just peanuts and salt, no added oils or sugars. Shower because your husband is picking up your toddler is high-level self-care, okay? The baby, she just pops a squat. She's easy peasy. I'm gonna take me a little shower. I'm gonna wash my face. You thought I was gonna say my hair? No, not today. But I am gonna do a body shower, get my makeup off, let my skin breathe for the rest of the night. All right, sorry for the horrendous lighting, but I did want to say, if you're looking for like a clean moisturizer product, I am a few days into this beef tallow. It's like whip. I love it so much. I was using castor oil, nature's Botox, if you will, and it works great, but it was breaking out my nose and it's so sticky. It's so sticky. This is like more oily. The castor oil is like intense. This doesn't make, it's like kind of greasy feeling, but I really feel like it's smoothing out some of my little fine lines, but I genuinely love it. It feels so good. I don't make money off of it, so I'll just leave the Amazon link if you guys are interested. It's a good one. All right, just in case the chaos of dinner time does not allow for me to chit chat too much, I just wanna say I make the best Brussels sprouts. Like literally they're so good. So I like saturate them with avocado oil spray, whatever spices. I just do like a Crazy Jane's, it's like a salt herb mix, paprika, garlic, onion, just whatever, just something to season it a little bit. It needs to be like very coated or else it'll burn. And then I'll cook it for like 18-20 minutes around 375, 400, give or take. It just depends on what else I'm cooking in the oven. And then I pull it out and I do honey, Parmesan, and dried cranberries. And sometimes I'll top it with a little balsamic. It's okay. And then after I put all the extra stuff on it, I pop it back in the oven for like 5 minutes to get it all like gooey and melty. It's like candy. It's so good. All right, it's that time. I need something sweet. I'm just gonna get a little treat just so I can be accurate with what I tell you guys. I'm gonna use my scale. Do one of those protein like Jello packet mix situations, but okay, 170 grams is 16 grams of protein. Let's see. I don't usually weigh it out, so that's why I'm like, I don't really know. All right, this is one serving, so 16 grams of protein. I'm kind of just gonna mix this in and taste as I go. I feel like last time I added the whole thing and it was just like too much. And I'm also using a different yogurt this time, so we'll see how I like it. Sometimes they're a little too tangy, the yogurts. This is the banana pudding, and I originally was gonna try this recipe because I saw those Prime Bites, but as we know, if you watched my review, I hate the Prime Bites brownies, unfortunately. So I just have regular old mini vanilla wafers because YOLO. It's like a little bit too thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this Fairlife, just a little extra protein, but really it's just like to thin it out. I don't know if it's just a southern thing, but I love banana pudding. Like, it truly, pretty much every birthday I ask my mom to make it for me, even though it's like literally the simplest thing to make. I don't know, she just does it so good. But like, it's literally banana pudding, vanilla wafers, and whipped cream. But why is it so good? I hope today's video was not a total flop. I hope I'm not editing this going do I just delete this footage? Like, do I just scrap it and pretend like it never happened? Because this is truly a day where I had to fight for my goals. I had to fight myself. I had to choose to just do it. Let me know, should I have just deleted this? Kept it in my drafts? I really debated, to be honest, but I just feel like it's important to show what a less than perfect day looks like. I don't feel like you see a lot of that on these kinds of videos, this kind of content. It's all very like polished, highly produced, like very well put together, a lot of like editing and overlays and talkovers and this and that, and like I genuinely just want to show a realistic day of a real mom trying to change her life. That's perfect. Yeah. And sometimes the raw real life is not beautiful, certainly not aesthetic, a little messy. All right, I had like literally a perfect serving of Nilla wafers left in my bag. My child has eaten all of it but that. Gotta mash it up. I wish I had whipped cream, honestly, but I don't, so such is life. Why do I love that so much? If you love banana pudding, please try. This is the yogurt I used in case you want to recreate your free banana pudding jello mix. A little bit of Fairlife milk just until you like the consistency. And then I used the mini vanilla wafers. Just a serving. It's all you need. But that's all I have for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I rambled a lot. I hope that I showed something relatable to you. I hope you felt seen. Like I've said before, I am not a 20-year-old in LA whose whole day revolves around making beautiful content, going to the gym, making smoothies. Although that's low-key what I did today. But you know what I mean. I have a lot of other responsibilities. I'm very lucky that I get to be home and I can focus on that a little bit more. But with 2 small kids, you know, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. A share goes such a long way. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Promise I will be back to my normal self in the next video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.